This is Roxanne Carne, personal wardrobe stylist for women, and thank you for joining my channel and watching this video today. And in today's video, I am doing a little bit of an extension of the Fendi First review videos that I recently posted. Be sure to check out those videos, part 1 and part 2, where I do the unboxing of my black Fendi First in size medium, as well as my brown python and natural python, both in a size small. Those are all different. Those are 2 separate videos, so be sure to check that out. But thank you so much for the love and the comments and the views that those videos have been getting. I've been getting a lot of great feedback, and I actually wanted to dedicate this particular video to Davina Olivia and Mel T Loves Luxe, because both of you asked me to do this video where I'm actually going to be comparing the sizes of the 2 Fendi First, the medium and a small, together at one time. So this is just for you. So as I mentioned in the previous videos, I would say it was about a month ago, 5 weeks ago, so late July, early August, was able to get my hands on the fantastic Fendi First bags. And they're what I really believe to be the true kind of iconic new bags for Fendi. And in the videos, again, I showed them separately, and I wanted you to have the opportunity to see them together so you can get an idea from a scale standpoint what may work best for you. Now, the Fendi First only does come in 2 sizes. It only comes in a medium and a small. And I'll show you the medium. Here is the black medium that I got with gold hardware. Pretty much, I think almost all of them have gold hardware. So as you can see, this is a this is a medium, and it's a pretty substantial size, right? But a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous bag. So this is the medium, and this is the small. So if you look at the small, this is the brown chocolate python that I have. The small is, I would say about a half to maybe like a third smaller than the medium. But again, you can see the medium is quite substantial. I mean, like, to me, this looks like a large, and maybe this looks like a medium. But I suppose if we went with that methodology and you made a small, then it would be a true, very, very mini bag if it were smaller than this. But what I'll show you, I'm going to show you the dimensions of the 2 as well. So let me go ahead and pull these up for you. So I pulled these from the Fendi website for both sizes. What you see in black is what they have indicated. What you see in pink is the conversion that I put into inches. And I will say, for the most part, they're pretty accurate. But there are a couple of differences with what I measured on my bag compared to what's listed on the website. But I'll show you, okay, the bags again, kind of like side to side here next to those image overlays. So the length of the bag, the length of the Fendi First medium is coming in at just under 13 inches, whereas this one comes in just under 10 inches, okay? Now, the height is where things got a little bit different. For the medium, they have it posted as being about 9¼ inches high. But when you measure from the bottom all the way to kind of the apex of the top of our F, this I measured at 10¼ inches. So it is deeper than what they kind of cited online. And then the low part of the F here is about 7¼ inches. So hopefully that's going to be helpful to you. The bag is substantial in weight. We have like just a little over 2 pounds without anything in it. I do have things in here because I do also want to show you what it can hold. So it's kind of heavy right now, but without anything, we're at about 2.2 pounds. The shoulder drop on this one is a little over 10 inches, and the strap on this size bag is a nice wide strap, which makes sense for the kind of volume and girth that this medium size has. Okay, so those are some of the stats on the medium. Now when we look at the small, so the small, again, 10.2 inches around from a length standpoint. The height of the bag, they've got it as 7.1. And that was pretty accurate. I measured about 7.25 going up to the high point, the apex here of the F. And then the low point is about 4.5 inches tall. Okay. And I forgot to share the width. I thought it was interesting. They did not have the width on the website. The width on the small, it's 4.5 inches. No, I'm sorry, 4 inches across. And on the medium, it's actually 4.5 inches. So it's not that far off from one to the next, but then you get more in terms of what you can hold in the medium, just because it is a bigger bag. It's taller and it has just a little bit more kind of girth in the, in the pochette area. So if we kind of see if I want to get this right for you, so you can see even though the bottom is a 1/2 inch bigger, it's wider just in the body of the bag compared to the small. Okay. So that's what we're looking at with these two bags. So I want to also do a side-by-side comparison with the bags on me. I did mod shots in the other videos, but I wanted to do it here kind of in real time with you. So let's start out with our beautiful black medium. Okay, so as you can see here, it just fits and just falls right into kind of my natural waist, right? Look at it straight on here, you'll see. Again, it's got the wide strap because of the size and the volume. It definitely needs, more support on the shoulder. But as I mentioned in my part 1 video, when I did the unboxing and unveiling of this particular bag, I mentioned to you that more than likely what my plan is and how I've worn it already so far is to kind of wear it pochette style, where I'm wearing it tucked under my arm. I'm probably not going to use the strap very much because I just really like the look of the bag without the strap, but it is good to have that option to make it functional. And I feel like this, even with the look and what I'm wearing today, this will really work great for kind of like a business luncheon or something that you're going to, where you need to carry, a little bit more than just your bare essentials. So can it work with the strap? Absolutely. But I really love the look of it without the strap. Okay. So that's the medium. So now switch to the other side here with my chocolate brown python. So here, the drop on this strap is a lot deeper. This goes up to almost, I believe, 17 inches. So when you look at it kind of straight on, it's sitting like right against my high hip. And I have it at, let me see, I've got it on the second hole in the strap. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can really go all the way up to here. Let me show you to kind of shorten it. So when you do that, it'll probably take it to maybe about, I would say like this high. So maybe sitting again in your natural waist. For this style though, I do like to wear it a little bit longer. I think it looks really good. And for me, it feels comfortable. This bag compared to this one, I have them both filled right now. This one's a little bit heavier, but it's surprising, what you can get in here and how much it adds on to weight. So just kind of keep that in mind, because the strap on the small, as you can see, it's a lot thinner. We do not have the wide strap that we do on the medium. So just be careful what you put in it. Since unboxing these, I've worn this one once, and I think I've worn this 2 times. And then I've got my natural python hiding back here. I debuted her this past weekend. I wore that one out for the first time. They're so much fun to wear. Losing my balance there. They're so much fun to wear and just very, very stylish. But now you can see kind of on my body what this looks like. And I can't remember if I mentioned before my height, but I'm 5'6" without heels. I'm in my heels right now. But from a scale standpoint, it totally works. Okay, so now let's talk about what we can get inside of the Fendi First bags. So here's my medium. Let me go ahead and pop this open. And mind you, I have some of my essentials actually spread between this bag and the small. But in this one, I've got some FENDI, keeping the theme, some sunglasses. So sunglasses get in here comfortably. Then I have my my Cartier. I use this to hold my business cards. It's got a notepad in it and my measuring tape. So whenever I'm visiting with clients or traveling, I always have this with me because it has my essentials in there that I need for my clients. My little kind of flat wallet holder here, and some hand sanitizer from Clear from going in the airports, my mask, and my cosmetics case. And you can see this isn't like a super tiny case, okay? It's pretty substantial, and that fits comfortably inside of the Fendi first, with room for everything else that I just took out. So I'm going to put everything else back in, and we're going to come back to this in a moment because I want to show you what else I could get in here. So here's what this looks like with the pieces that I just pulled out. So as you can see here, like, we definitely have room for some more things, okay? But we don't want to overdo it because we don't want to stress our bags, right? So now we go to our small. So let's open the small. And I put in what I literally had in it the last time. I've got my cell phone, mask, readers, some blotting papers, and my little Sephora mirror case, which I've had this for, I think, like almost 20 years. No kidding. I've had it for almost 20 years because it's thin. It's like a credit card. It's very thin, and it's got, you know, the regular size glass, and then the magnified, and you can see it has a huge crack in it because it has fallen and broken. And yes, I did get that crazy glue out and put it back together because I haven't been able to find one that's this size that works. So there's that. And then I have my AirPods in here. So I'm going to put everything back in because I want to show you, even with these items inside my Fendi Purse Small, there's a lot more room, right? There's a lot more room for stuff. So I can get more in here, but typically when I'm going for a smaller bag, I'm just really carrying my essentials. So I really don't try to overdo it. You know, my bags serve a purpose and function for me. So if I know that I'm going to be carrying a good amount of stuff, or a substantial amount of items, I'm not going to be trying to jam it into a bag that is just big enough, where I've got to arrange things in a certain way for it all to fit in clothes. I don't have time for that. I don't. I'll put it in something bigger where I've got room and I can dig in, pull something out, put it back in, and not have to worry about arranging it perfectly so I can get it to close. But again, as you can see here, there's plenty of room that we've got. So I'm just going to come back to my black medium and put in my cell phone. See what we can fit in here. My reader. So I already have my sunglasses in there, but I need my readers. So put that in. Put in a second mask. You never have too much of that, I suppose. And my AirPods, tuck that in here. And then my two kind of beauty items right there. So as you can see, I got all of that comfortably in the bag. So let's close it. Close like a dream. A little bit heavier, you know, a little bit heavier than before, but it works. And totally comfortable, and I can easily navigate and get in because, you know, with this purse, what I do like about it with the F class is that it's a mouth that opens pretty wide. You know, it'll be different if we went to their, you know, like clutch style and you're trying to kind of dig your hand in there. We don't have those issues with this purse at all. So again, this is a fantastic investment, and I feel like I can get a lot done with this for business purposes or for dressier purposes, and then with the medium, that is, and then for the small, I'll be able to rock this for more casual occasions like I have been so far. So hopefully this video was helpful to you. And I'd love for you to continue to give me your feedback and thoughts about the bags. Now that I've compared the two sizes for you, I'd love to know, which do you think will work best for your lifestyle? Because you've got to take that into consideration. Will you gravitate more toward the medium or the small? Remember, right now they only come in those two sizes. Or are you going to do like I did and get both sizes to serve different purposes? So let me know in the comment section what you think about that. And certainly let me know too if you're interested in seeing any other pieces from my luxury handbag collection. As I mentioned in my videos that I did for the unboxing for these 3 bags, these were my first Fendi bags. Which is appropriately named Fendi first for me, because it truly was my first. And I've since acquired another bag that's not a Fendi first from Fendi. So if you're interested in seeing that, let me know, or any of the other bags that I have. And, if you are interested in revamping your personal style, your personal image, your personal brand, I really would love the opportunity to support you in that journey. I'd love to invite you to the RC Style Guide, which you can reach at and access at rc-style.com. It is a virtual style collective for like-minded women that really want to change their relationship with their wardrobe. So that is 100% virtual. You can be anywhere in the world and be part of the collective, and work with me on that virtual basis to really help you on your path to just redefining your personal style from a sartorial standpoint with your wardrobe, shoes, and accessories. And then if you're interested in working with me one-on-one, I am based in Dallas, Texas, but I travel all around the country all the time for my clients. So if you're interested in working in person, check out roxannecarne.com for more details on how we can make that happen. So thank you so much for watching today's video. Again, comment below, be sure to like, share, and if you haven't subscribed, be sure to subscribe so you will get notifications if you click that notification bell of when I have new videos posted. So thank you so much for watching, and here's the Sensible Style. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.